So, I'm a drummer, and I love Honkai Star Rail. So we've got this new boss fight in Star Rail, the Great Septimus Harmonious Choir, or probably better known as the Sunday boss fight. We're going to be breaking down the music from that. It's got some unique elements in here that I'm really excited to hear just kind of on their own without the big distractions of that epic and amazing boss fight. It's going to be nice to hear the music on its own and just listen to it and enjoy it. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more. Let's check it out. Oh, they don't waste any time. Big, boisterous, loud, over the top. So as we know, if you have played the quest, I'm assuming you're not going to watch this video if you haven't played the quest, but there's a lot of symbolism and references to religion in this quest. And they carry that through with the music. Big time. Organs, right? Organs. You think of like old, kind of like Gothic style churches. The big organs, pipes, big choirs. But then they go and they start doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? You got those claps, kind of like setting a little bit of tempo, a little bit of pace for us. And the super distorted electric guitar. We've got synthesizer in here, giving us that kind of classic Honkai digital feel. Oh my gosh. The scale of this part of the song is huge. Oh my gosh. They pull it back just to throw it back in our face. This part is so sick. It's like a guitar and a violin dueling. That part is so crazy. We gotta hear it again. Oh man, so exciting. Mixing it up on us. It's interesting how the choir is being used for a little bit of percussion there with the because whenever it comes back in, I can listen to this part all day. You've got just these claps, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there, right? That's coming in on the ands between the claps, and it's interacting with the percussion in a really neat way that just adds a little bit of extra movement in there without clogging up the space too much. Synthesizer's going absolutely crazy right now. Holy! Oh. 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 Ooh, what a nasty little change up in the beat. Neat element. Oh my gosh, it just keeps going. Oh, no hit there. Uh-oh. All right, we have to go back at the very start. There's a very subtle ticking of a clock, which really ties into, you know, like the moveset of this boss and like, you know, Sunday's talk about, you know, on the first day, the second day, again, which is the very, very direct symbolism to religion. In fact, literally quoting the Bible for most of that. And, you know, and he's got like that clock behind him. It's essentially like a calendar counting down the days. So you've got a clock ticking right here. That's a nice touch. I definitely didn't notice that in the fight. Neat how they mix that up with like taking one of those hits to just scale it back without the big kick drum on it. Ooh. That guitar's so nasty, man. They caught me off guard by cutting the vocals out there and just highlighting the guitar, and now we're back to that organ, man. Organ just has a very chilling atmosphere to the sound. They're even pulling it back. And then you get a lot more coming in with the vocals here. Interesting technique. There's that clock again. Oh. Ah, they brought in like a proper drum beat and then took it away from me. Just as quickly as it arrived, it was gone. Whew. Oh my God. Oh. This feels like a halftime breakdown waiting to happen. If I were playing this on drums, it'd be getting a halftime breakdown right about now. Oh. Back to the clock, right? That's so cool. So this is a reprisal of Hope is the Thing with Wings by Robin, right? And I don't know that we need to stop a lot through this song. If you've watched my video breaking down all the music of Robin, you already know my opinion on this song. I think it's masterful. I love this song. If you haven't checked that video out, be sure to check it out. I'll put a card up here or link down below, something like that. But what's different about this one, there are a couple of is transposing the right word? I'm not a real musician, I'm just a drummer. There's some changes in this reprisal. And the first one is the intro, and we start out with a badass drum fill that is not in the original song. I know later in the song there are some lyrical changes, but musically, I'm not sure what all changes. I'm gonna be curious to listen to that. And I don't think we need to pause a lot, but I did want to draw attention to this amazing drum fill right here. So smooth, right into the drop off too. I mean, come on. This is so good, man. Now, we talk about the ties and the symbolism with religion in Sunday's Quest. In the video where I break down this song in depth, Hope is the Thing with Wings, I talk about how it has a very like kind of churchy arena worship feel to it. Whether or not that was deliberately made to tie in to like the religious symbolism of the quest at large, I don't know, but it is neat. And if you're not familiar with that music or that scene, you might not pick up on it. I personally spent many years playing music in that scene. And it's just cool to hear, especially in the context of this fight. Drop chorus, right? Or a pre-chorus. They pull it back for the pre-chorus. And they go back into the chorus at full speed. And man, we have got to talk about getting the train involved in the fight. And the voice lines, witness the will of the weak. I mean, come on, Himiko. Chia Court, her English voice actor, killed that line. That's one of the single best delivered lines I've ever heard in a game. That shit was fire. So this is where we would generally go to a second verse. Okay. They still have the second verse here. They pull back the drums pretty significantly. There's that cool little mix-up, but we're going at halftime right now, right? Only for the first half of this verse. Second half, we go back to the 4 on the floor. It's creating a little bit of a mix-up. We're building here, and then it brings it back in with the snare right on those hits. Just adds another layer of depth to the build. And then everybody's back in for this chorus, and it is so damn good. You've got that piano in there bouncing around on the ands and the ahs. Because again, you've got the kick and those claps, just 4 on the floor. It opens up everything else in the song to do basically what it wants. That's why the piano is so overly active, and it's not all over the place. It's very calculated, but it's hitting outside of the main beat, which just adds like a lot of depth and volume to that part of the song. We're going back to halftime for this bridge, right? They break it down full on. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They repeat, and then we're going to build back into the chorus if it's the same as in the original recording, right? So good, I mean, honestly. And now here, I think the lyrics on this last chorus are different in the boss fight. I might be wrong. I think they changed some words. And then this is where the song would end. Okay. Again, I wasn't sure how much changed between the original recording and the boss fight version, but man, hearing that song in the context of the fight is just, dude, that was one of the best experiences I've ever had playing a game. I know that sounds dramatic, but I mean it. That amazing song at the end of that amazing quest with that amazing boss fight, and then all the extra flair that they add in, like the train coming in, the cutscene with Boothill and the Galaxy Rangers coming down like comets, and it just everything about Acheron, everybody just doing their thing, and it was, oh man, that moment was magic, and that song is a very big part of why they did an awesome job, man. And let's not distract from, like, you know, the mainline boss theme. The vibe change is completely different, and it works perfectly with the story and that boss. And again, we've got the religious themes, the religious elements. You know, you've got big, boisterous choirs, dark, brooding organ, and it just gives like a really classic Gothic church feel for a boss named Sunday. Very fitting. And then they go in, and the transition, again, if we want to follow, you know, the same, like the symbolism of like the religious vibe, you get like a modern arena worship sound with this song. And it was awesome. It was an awesome experience. They really nailed it. I could gush about it all day, but I'm not gonna, because your time is precious. So if you like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe for more. I'll catch you in the next one. Love the games, love yourself, and I love you. Bye.